that we had nothing to do with. We hadn't came and told the truth.
That's a fucking goddamn lie, Big Bad Brian A. You didn't come and tell the truth. So, Clean Chris A, he's full of pizza dough. He's eating fucking mozzarella sticks and chocolate chip cookies. And he peeks inside C.F. McCarthy's. And who does he see? John. And guess who he's with? He's with Karen. So now he tells the boys, guess who's down here? You want me to tell them, want me to divert them over to the waterfall? And you know who's going to answer that question? Clean Chris A. You think you can always get away with shit? You know who has a few words for Clean Chris A? Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, the one and only legendary, the man. Everybody put your hands together, peace signs up. For the guy. Boom!
God
James
God
Jackson.
damn.
Damn. God damn, guys.
Damn, my man.
What's up, everybody?
There we go. Let's get
Clean
it going.
Chris A, huh?
Clean Chris A.
What up, Kevin Kev? What up, JFK?
What up? What up?
Already know. We here. Honey B said, James, we have missed you.
Oh, Honey B, I've missed all of you.
He's got his bucket hat on.
Got my
God damn.
bucket hat on. Chasing rabbits around with this guy.
Yeah. Taking care of the pup.
Yeah. It's so hard out, huh, Kevy?
Oh,
Getting
man.
used to this. But we haven't been hit like this. Every time you come and go, we get hit with a heat stroke. Right before, and then as soon as you left. Yeah, it's gonna be like this for a few days.
Hey man, look it up,
yeah.
man. Nice, beautiful, hot
beautiful.
nights.
Beautiful nights, man.
Yeah.
We are blessed. But yeah, it's funny. I was just catching up with you guys live, and Kev, you had a great point last night. I heard you say something like about Higgins, like where's his friends at, or even Kevin from, Well, no, I'm sorry. Where's John's his friends at? Why ain't they questioning shit? And the only two friends we saw, I guess, through the trial were the tall guy there, and the other one, the one with like the mustache. I forget their names. I don't want to say, crash their names out, but those were the only two. And they were so convinced, that happened to him with Karen.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, they can't be too convinced right now. Do you think they're still on that page?
No.
Or do you think?
I don't think so at all. I don't think so. No. But who knows? I mean, maybe so. They could be.
I mean, the reason why I brought that up too is because, I mean, you would think that he had other people outside of that fucking stupid circle.
Well, when you said that, I just thought about the time back when that happened to JFK and I, and after the mom asked us to, really, can you come to the police station with us? Can you do this? Everybody was doing everything. It didn't matter how long you seen him or how long you didn't see him. So I can see where they fall in line with the mom. They want to please the mom and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, reality is reality, man. You got to know what you see. Like, it's a perfect example. When we show that waterfall video every time, it looks so far apart. But then when you see JFK and I in there, it's so close. You could, we could literally slap five from where we were, like slap each other's hands like this. That's how close it is.
What made me bring that up too, man, I'll tell you, because that shit bothered me. But you guys went out to Haverhill. And you guys reached out, man, and talked to Too Tall.
Yeah.
What did Too Tall do when he found out?
He drove he was at I think he was up at the White Mountains with his family. He drove from the White Mountains he said he drove from the White Mountains there that night. He left his family back because he just had to see what happened. And that's the thing. It's like, I mean, maybe they did. Who knows? Maybe they did drive to 34 Fairview and look at it.
Just to keep us
like there was no vigil. There was no candlelight vigil for John.
I mean, there wasn't one Boston police officer in front of fucking, you were there. There wasn't one Boston police officer in front of Dedham Superior, Norfolk Superior. And keep in mind, West Roxbury, you could walk from that courthouse to West Roxbury. The Boston line's right there. When you go creep back, the whole back roads, you cut right into West Roxbury. So, I mean, they could have put a white and blue cruiser there just to represent. They never did none of it. So what does that mean? Does that mean the Boston cops think that these people are dirty, or do the Boston cops think that Karen did it? What would that say?
I don't know. It's like back to, you know, I get at the end of the day, his mom, you want to go with what the mom feels and you want to do right by her, but you guys are police officers. You got to do the investigation and figure out how this crime happened and how it took place. You have a fallen soldier. I mean, that's what you guys do, right? You fall in line, blue code, you know, you protect each other. You guys are brothers. Why'd you just let him go down like that? I mean, that, and they're still not really talking much about it. You don't see no one coming forward. I don't see anybody, you know, they're all just trying to forget about it. And life goes on, unfortunately. I'm not saying, like, that's a disclaimer. I'm not saying life goes on. John's family won't get justice. They may, but I think some people think that, you know, as time goes on, life does go on. That's obviously reality. But this situation, I don't think it's always going to be a conversation starter. Where were you when, like, same shit, like, where were you when COVID happened? Where were you when Karen Reed was accused of hitting Officer John O'Keefe? And it's going to be something like that.
I was shoveling my car out. I remember, because I actually went back in the 2021 iCloud, and I was out there with my daughter shoveling my car. And
what time?
I'm gonna tell you.
It was during the day. It was like I probably went in the house after that. I remember, you know what I mean? Like right after I shoveled out was probably like, I don't know, I would say like 9-10 o'clock in the morning. And then when I went inside the house and put the news on and was listening to what the storm was doing, how the blizzard was moving, this and that, all that shit, because I did the first shoveling. I had went out first, and that was, I was catching up on it and salting everything down. I went there and see where we stood, see if maybe we dodged the bullet. And then it came on. The police officer found dead. It was like the weirdest thing. It was like, I just remember, like, police officer found dead, girl hit him, he froze to death. And the first thing I thought, like, how did it happen? The only thing I could think of at the time, is that she must have hit him and ran over him and just left him and no one seen him, right? I didn't know that there was a party, there was a cop in the house. None of that shit was... It was like, the way they worded it, it just sounded like she hit him. She knew she hit him, and he died in the cold, which was crazy. And so that's what, that was the day of, in the first 48, so to speak.
It's crazy too, because a lot of people were saying, that's around the hours they were over there heavy with police doing their investigation. So you were out there in that snow. You said around 9-10 o'clock. It was heavy snow, right? It was pretty deep.
Yeah, it was in the video that I have, it was snowing. It was like windy snow, it was like just the wind was blowing and the snow, and like it was on certain parts of my car. You know what I mean? Like the way the snow landed, like the hood was covered, but then the trunk, but like the trunk wasn't. Yeah. Like it was like drifts, if that's how you say it. And it was like, so I just was staying ahead of it with the salt. That's the video I got. So yeah, it wasn't like coming down like that. Like I think that was the first batch of it, and then later on that day it picked up.
I literally, man, I want to be totally honest with you guys.
Hold on a minute. I'm sorry, real quick. I'm sorry, man. I just got some turbulence in the fucking chat. Please forgive me, guys. God damn.
Yeah. Turbulence in the chat. Can you hear me? Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat.
Boston.
Can you hear me?
3, 2,
Can you hear?
Static selector.
yeah,
We're working too.
Boston.
I mean, my man had to run across.
Pat Rye coming through with the $49.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. And Karen, I just seen my Venmo, Karen D. She's up in the chat, Karen D. She's in the chat. She came through in the Venmo. Turbulence for her also. Keeping the goals alive. The goals in different area codes are in the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's populate them goals to get the conversation moving, be part of it. And remember, keep the turbulence going. We get this plane rocking. For sure. James Jackson, you was in the courtroom. And not only was you in the courtroom, let's be clear. James Jackson was in the courtroom with the witness. I mean, the only witness that was the same witness that came back from the first trial, part of that crew.
That's crazy, huh? To think of it like that, huh?
Jen
Shit.
McCabe, she's the only one that came back. Everybody else got a pass. But Jen, you were there for that. What was that like? And what, like, now that you had time to think about that, like when you go to talk about it, like, you know, it's not like, hey, I was, you know, not only, and that, let me frame it up for you. Not only can you say I was in the courtroom, people are like, really, James? You was in the courtroom? Oh, yeah, I was there. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, but by the way, I was in there when fucking Jen McCabe was in there. And did you have any time to reflect on that? Have you even thought about that? What was that vibe like? What was her face like? What did you see when you seen her? What was it like?
Man, it was very it was back and forth. They were just, her and Alan Jackson were I mean, first off, she looked cold. She looked very, very cold. Bro, she just looked like a cold person. She did. I'm not bullshitting. She did. She looked like a,
We're working too.
Yeah.
Evil
I
soul.
mean, my man had to run across 3 lanes.
she was definitely scripted. You know, it looked very scripted. The courtroom is theatrics. You know how the courtrooms work. And her and Alan Jackson, they put the theatrics in that court. So I think maybe
So she was cold like what? Like,
oh,
what
she
does
was,
what does exactly that mean?
I mean, so just she was very quick with her answers. Like she just seemed cold, like cold-hearted, I would say. Very you know, something. Her sister was there that day. I remember her sister was there. Not Coco, I don't think. I think she has another sister.
Yeah, she had the other sister that helped her with the timeline.
Yes, because she kept talking about her, and you know,
I think her sister was named Debbie, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure what her sister's name was, but they looked closer alike instead of her and Coco. Coco looks like they got different dads somehow, like something happened down the line, but that's not my thing. I don't know. I'm just saying they don't look like they could be related, but yeah, man, it was wild to see.
Becky said Jen McCabe was frigid. Thank you, Becky, so much. Yeah. Becky's a long game, always coming through for the boys.
Frigid. Like,
That's
yeah. What's that? Frigid mean? Like cold as frigid?
no, she
Yeah,
was cold. Hell yeah. Karen D, what up? $4.99. Thank you so much, girl. I appreciate it. You already know.
Nah,
I mean-
I know what you mean. I felt like she had like black eyes, bro. Like her eyes were just like.
Oh,
like
no.
beads.
See, I didn't feel that. I felt like she was on the cover of Vanity Fair, man. This woman, you would have thought she was trying to outshine Alan Jackson. I mean, she knew what happened last time she testified. They crucified her on Twitter, on the X. Everybody was making pictures of her, memes.
I mean, every day they still do it, right?
I mean, they still do. So, but she thought in her mind, I'm gonna go in this time. I think she might have even got the she got the hair fixed. She had everything. Just it was theatrics, man. But it didn't work for her. In any case, it made her look worse than anything. So, but it was a hell of a day in court.
Made it look scary. I hear you, man. It was like, I feel you. I feel you.
That's
Cold
scary.
as a motherfucker.
Clancy. What up, Clancy, Sarah? Yes, heavily medicated. Oh man, we got some more turbulence. Nurse of interest says she didn't have JFK playlist. That's why she was cold.
Oh yeah.
That's right. You already know. I just got a question for these clowns. Big Bad Brian A. Where's your fucking friends at? Where's your friends at? Are they standing by you? I don't know. Let's take it up to 39,000. They ain't standing by you, you punk. Fuck no. Let's go. James Jackson. Kevy Kev.
Let's go, people.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me.
They ain't standing by you,
So
Big Bad Brian A.
darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains.
Angelina said, is that how you say, Angelina, danced with my dad to the song at my wedding. That's beautiful. Let me tell you something, Angelina. There's a cat named Big Bad Brian A, and his friends ain't standing by him. Fuck no, they running from him.
Should crumble to the sea.
Big Bad Brian A, where's your friends, you
I
punk?
won't cry. I won't cry.
God damn.
No, I won't shed a
It's
tear.
Steve.
Just
Steve.
as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me.
Big Bad Brian A, you had a bunch of friends. He was in a basketball league. He was a Boston police officer. Steve Scanlon loved you. You had your boys. You had the Goon Squad. Now nobody's fucking with you, man. You lost all your power. You went on 2020. You thought that you could just talk to the people, the reporters, and you thought you could just get over, meaning you thought you could just tell your side of the story and everybody would believe you. But guess what? We ain't standing by you. Hell no. You got your wife real scared, man, Nicole. Nicole's like a little puppy, man. She's like a Boston Terrier. 7 months old, Boston Terrier, pissing on her paws. You know what you do with a Boston Terrier that's pissing on her paws at 7 months, right, James?
Rubber facing it.
Oh, man. Dance the fuck. Hold on a minute. Disclaimer. God
That's
damn.
what they used to do back in the
Hey,
day.
what are you talking about? We don't do that shit. Son. What the fuck?
Down
What?
from
What
day
is this?
one.
That's what?
Welcome to Death Row.
Damn.
Like we always do about this time.
Down from
son.
day one.
Oh,
Welcome to Death Row.
shit,
Like we
James.
always do about this
Nah,
time.
man,
Down
that's
from
what they
day
used to
one.
do to the dog.
Welcome
man.
to Death Row.
I never had to deal with it.
God. Damn, James Jackson. Disclaimer. Nah, we give the doggies treats, man. Fuck that.
Oh, shit.
God damn.
Yo, no one else ever heard of that?
Oh. Hold on a minute.
Nobody else ever heard of that?
Big Bad Brian A. Let me tell you something, my man. When that little Boston Terrier is pissing on his paws, and he's licking his paws at that, you got to kennel that dog up. You got to put him up in the kennel. You don't want to stick the poor puppy's face in the shit. That ain't going to solve nobody's problems. Man, that's some 1987 shit, man. Goddamn, James Jackson.
He's got
Damn, man. I mean, you know, rightfully so, though. If you are Big Bad Brian A, you've seen what he did to, and disclaimer, what he did to John O'Keefe. Just imagine what he would do to a puppy. That shit in his house.
Man.
Sick fuck he is. He ain't got no friends. Even the dogs don't like his punk ass.
No.
Big Bad Brian A, where's your friends at? Look at that picture, James. Take a look at that.
Shit. Look at him in the back, huh? When he on the basketball, him and Scanlon, it's like now you see why that Scanlon backed out. You know, he grew up with him, didn't he? He was friends with him at one point.
Yeah, he was friends. Yeah.
That's just
he
crazy.
was friends.
It's just so crazy how he came out talking about it and then he backed down. Like, what did he say to him that made him so scared? What's your problem? Don't piss
on the fuck.
Don't piss on the floor.
Hold on a minute, James Jackson is wilding out, son. Goddamn, James.
Turn them into 49ers. Bye, that I never meant to live.
What I think would happen with Steve Scanlon, I think that he jumped out the window, and I think he got a phone call by Big Bad Brian A. Big Bad Brian A, man, is a scary dude. I mean, word has it on the street, James Jackson. I'll just put it that way. Word has it on the street that Big Bad Brian A ain't nothing to fuck with.
I mean, yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing he's that dude, man. Like, he probably told Steve Scanlon, listen, I'm gonna come to your house and put a bullet in your fucking face. I mean, it had to be to that extent, because my man backpedaled all the way up. I mean,
quick. Fast. I mean, I could see that. I could see that happening. We know people that, you know, allegedly do stuff like scary people. They're out there everywhere. But he's getting too old for this shit, man. It's like, when does it stop? I guess, you know, gangsters never get too old, though. You got it in you. You are who you are, player, right?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, let me just say this too. Word on the street is that he's liquidating assets. Isn't that right, Big Bad Brian A? I heard people are watching you and you're selling shit off, man.
Oh, shit. Moving money around.
Moving some shit around, manipulating some things, moving things around like he's ready for something to happen. That's the word on the street. That's the word on the street, bro.
Well, it wasn't too long ago he was living on near the border of Canada, wasn't he? Or is he still? Or he was looking at property out there.
I mean, that's the word. That's the word. He's still out that way. Brian's a big wet pussy. Oh, god damn.
Oh, damn.
He's a what? A big wet pussy?
What's it? How do you describe?
Damn.
A big wet pussy. Wow. I
Well,
mean,
in that case, yeah.
well,
This is it. This is life with the one you get to go and have a ball. This is it. This is life with the one you get to go and have a ball. This is it. This is life with the one you get to go.
god damn.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit, I'm crying. Said it that face.
Oh shit.
God damn, son. I can't even see my beats, man.
Let's go.
God damn, James. Shit, I'm crying. James Jackson is fucking up the Timberlands. God damn, he said in that case then. Man,
Hold on.
where's it at,
Hold
man?
on 1
Where's it
second.
at? That shit is funny, man. He said, well, in that case, god damn, James. He's like, send it.
Damn, James.
Woo, man. I'm sweating over here. I'm laughing so hard, man. God damn, that shit hit me, man. I mean, big bad Brian A. I mean, and that's the thing, man. So this guy, he's a decorated dude, and he goes out and he has lunch with Joey DiPietro, of all fucking people. A racist, bro.
Brian?
Big bad Brian A. Johnny DiPietro, excuse me. Yeah, he had lunch with the fool.
The dude who just came home?
No, Johnny DiPietro, man, the fucking scumbag, man.
Oh, I was thinking
The one on the day that Karen Reed peaked the science, the day that Karen Reed got found not guilty, he breaks his taillight against another car, backing up. How crazy is that?
Oh yeah, he went out with that dude?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, DiPietro, really? What about your friends, Brian A., John DiPietro?
Yep, you are the company you
Kevin
keep.
from South Boston with Yellow Cottage Tales. Look at these new circles they're making. Jen McCabe, Mass and Kaz Mafia. They're all clicked up now.
That shit is wild, right, bro?
DiPietro.
Look at this. You went out with this dude, this racist prick. Check him out.
Probably scared the shit out of him.
Back up? That she didn't have a broken taillight? That she didn't go 24 miles an hour? Dorothy Quinn, you're so wrong about fill in the blank. Jumped in the pond with her, then swim with her. Don't turn on her. Like, but I wouldn't, I'm not surprised at that. Right? Total rat boy. They are devil figures. Yes, I did actually. I said that's often a sign of the devil in many foreign countries. You think she was drinking? Carrie. She saw death. Wasn't that great when Hank said that? Got that?
Hey, yo, DiPietro, the day that Karen Reed got found not guilty, you was in the back parking lot of the Notary Republic where everybody parks their whip, and you got in a car accident, and when you were screaming that, he was screaming that when Karen backed out of One Metals Ave, there's no way she could have cracked her taillight against that car. That's what he was screaming. There's no way to force, blah, blah, blah. And this is exactly what he did the day that she got found not guilty. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Look at this dude, and this dude's straight racist too.
I left him at the waterfall. Wasn't that great when Hank said then she hung up and pivoted? And then said his daddy got hit by a plow. But it seemed very clear what had happened. And her attorney said this was a tragic accident. But as far as the Massachusetts State Police investigation, they got the right person. They got the drunk that hit him.
The drunk that
This fucking guy, huh?
So they solved it.
They didn't solve shit. She's not
a
guilty.
drunk.
What?
She's a drunk. I didn't hit him.
He gets over his own jokes, man.
Ridiculous.
He got out of the car.
Yeah,
He
ain't
was
funny.
walking into the party like, that's over. I'm going to text Bella's mom right now.
Wow. Damn. And you're making a mockery out of John. Because if, based on what we know, she got found out guilty. Based on what we know, John loved Karen. And so when John got out the car and walked inside that house, he didn't walk out that car, you fucking idiot, mad at Karen. He walked out of there with love. And he actually walked in there to stand up for what he built with her. That's what he felt he had to do in that moment in time, right, guys?
That's right.
That's exactly.
Kev, you want to talk about that, Kev?
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, man. I said it last night, even in the waterfall. Even after Chris, whatever Chris said to him. After how them dudes were, roughhousing with each other, fucking pointing at John, kind of egging him on. John fucking went right out back. You know what I'm saying? he confronted that shit. He stared that shit in the face, you know.
Yes, he did.
And he went there. I guarantee he went there.
Oh, he froze up. Brian A's playing Tetris with his assets. Becky G. Super sticker. Rhonda, thank you so much for the 1999. I appreciate you. So what are you saying? He went right there to confront that situation in the honor of his relationship, right? Freezing up a little bit, bro.
Mentality, but they're not fans of mine. 24 miles an hour in reverse. Carry.
Look at this dude.
Yo, he's a sick.
He didn't see anything. Sue O'Connell. You know what was so great about Lucky? He didn't see anything. And he didn't hear anything. These people are fucking idiots.
Wait a minute. You just called us fucking idiots? Hey, buddy, you do know that this video that you put out didn't age too well, right? You fucking clown. You do know that Karen's free. She's probably on Wells Beach right now. She's probably on Wells Beach right now, my dude.
You know how we always joke around with having a scanner in your back pocket?
This is the guy that was worried
motherfucker
about.
is who we talk about. He's got a scanner in his back pocket.
You are a clown.
He's a wild dude, bro.
Auntie Bev and the McCow bitch. The McCow bitch. How much they paying you? Karen, my queen. Oh.
God, yo,
give him one.
What are you doing, bro?
You are a
This shit didn't age too well.
When he walked out of the courtroom, they all booed him before he smashed into. Bro, it's
Johnny,
so loud.
Johnny, this didn't age too well. And Big Bad Brian A, where's your friends at? Karen Reed is free. Big Bad Brian A, where are your friends at? This is your friend. This is your boy. Like, this is the person you have to be cool with because your other boys ain't fucking with you. Scanlon dipped. Boston PD don't want you on the basketball team no more.
Donnie Wahlberg doesn't want you back for a season 3.
I mean, and Donnie's back in Boston shooting the new
Blue
Bloods.
Blue Bloods, yeah.
I mean, damn, you could have showed up and seen Donnie, man. Word has it, when you showed up to the set, Donnie was like, yo, tell that dude he can't come here.
Yep.
Goddamn, Donnie ain't fucking with you no more.
Nope.
Look at this
Clown.
God damn.
You are a clown. You are a clown. You are a clown.
And this is the dude you went to go have lunch with, man. So where's your boys at? How did it get that bad? I mean, this is what guilty people do. There's no way in America that you would want to go see this dude. That shit didn't even age well. Johnny, all the shit you said the day that Karen got found not guilty, you was in the back parking lot picking up taillight pieces, arguing with a lady from Texas that you smashed into a car. I mean, that is the irony of all this shit. Then you came walking out the courthouse that you got the fuck yous. Are you on court TV? Did Vinny have you back for any other case? Have you been talking about the Miles King case? I mean, we haven't seen you on court TV. I mean, your 15 minutes of fame came and went.
Fuck,
quick, man. He got that pass strip going in the courtroom. Now, he's probably still got it. And that's the thing. Like, they got people like this guy going in the courtroom and covering the case and then going and doing shit like that. I don't know who the fuck these passes.
Now, you was in the courtroom with this dude.
Yeah, I seen him in there.
What was that like?
He was wearing these Sex Offender 3 sneakers, right? They was like these New Balance. Nah, it was just weird, man. He got caught taking pictures with his phone one time. He was just, that's what I mean about him. He's in there doing, he's not doing profession. He's not a professional man. He's in there trying to sneak a picture, trying to sneak a video. you know, and then he's going home and trashing her and talking like he would act like he was friendly to everybody, like he was just a friendly. Oh, how you doing? How you doing? Like, but nobody liked him.
And that's why.
Yeah, people could see through his bullshit, man.
Yep.
But I really wasn't paying that much mind to that guy. But Jay, you're right. As soon as he came out the courthouse and he got
This is a
booed,
guy that
I guarantee you, because Vinny was standing right there. Vinny probably was like, "Oh hell no, I can't have this guy on my show no more."
Right.
He's seen it.
What do you take from this statement right here?
we hadn't came and told the truth.
Right here. Right after he says this, ladies and gentlemen. Why would a cop? Let me throw down the framework, and I'll throw it to you, James, and then Kev, you could pick it up. He's a Boston police officer, right, James? Right, Kevy?
Yep.
Dude's been in the paint for a long time, right? We can all agree Karen did not. If she did do this, right, which disclaimer, we all know she didn't do it, okay? But if she did do it based on what he's saying, right, and based on what the Commonwealth tried to put on for a so-called case, a $500,000 case, $500,000 to Hank Brennan, never mind what they paid all the experts and all that shit. We all know that she was totally overcharged. Should have been a manslaughter case. They already found her not guilty for manslaughter. It was double jeopardy. I mean, they railroaded her from Oak Grove to Forest Hills. He knows that. Any cop you talk to, the first thing they're going to say, whether they agree that Karen did it or they think that Karen didn't do it, they're going to say one thing. They're going to say that she was overcharged. So here he is, trial's over. You can let your hair down, so to speak. You can speak on it, call a spade a spade. And this is what he said about the charges. This is what came out of his mouth. So my question to you is, why would he say this? Why would this come out of his mouth? Is this a mission? Is this a consciousness of guilt? Or is this trying to aim the blame to somebody else?
And that's it. This is a guy that was murdered. And it's atrocious. And it's atrocious for that family. A thing that
we had nothing to do with.
We hadn't came and told the truth.
We came and told the truth.
And that's it. This is a guy that was murdered.
You see, but you don't know if he was murdered. So how you say that?
What is
right
that?
There,
what is
right,
that?
That seems like a almost like a conscious of guilt, but it also seems like how could he say this is a guy that was murdered when if anything, this is a disclaimer, if anything, it would have just been an accident. So why would you go jump right to this is a guy that was murdered? Did you see something we don't? Do you know something we don't know? Did you see something we didn't see? I don't know. It seems like they're trying to clean up shit, and they did it right before her conviction. Thinking after. I'm sorry. It was the night of.
It was the night of.
The night of, right? Because they were banking on her. They went to the casino, and they thought she was gonna be found guilty, and here they come. Let's redeem ourselves. You played yourself. That's what you did. You didn't redeem yourself. You played yourself.
But why? Based on everything we know, based on everything it is, even if you're a cop and you think Karen hit him and dipped, can we all agree that she was overcharged?
Absolutely, 100%.
So why would he use the word murder? This is a guy that was murdered.
That's a big word, bro.
Yeah.
That's strong.
Strong. Has strong meaning behind it. You don't just throw that out there.
Kev, go ahead, man. Drop the knowledge, man.
You know, by him.
Come on, Kev.
By him talking like that, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I feel like he's trying to point the finger.
That's what I think.
He's trying to point the finger in a different direction, and I think it's more towards fucking Higgins.
Right. Is that something that that's going to come out? Because word has it on the street, James Jackson.
They're not friends no more.
No, well, not only are they not friends no more, but word on the street is there is evidence. There is different evidence that they couldn't give to the defense because the other cats that got the evidence, I'll just leave it like that. There's other people who have evidence, right? We all know who them cats are. Let's just say if you dial Pickles, they answer the phone, right? So at the end of the day, they didn't give it to them because they need it for what they got going on.
Oh Jesus! I knew it. I had a.
So there's some other shit going on behind the scenes. That's all I'm saying. This is what I heard. So, and based on what I heard too, like, what have you heard about Big Bad Brian A. and Jen McCabe? Like, how are they living? And the person told me they're living just like a criminal's living. They're liquidating assets. They're moving like criminals. They're moving like guilty people.
Wow.
I don't. So everything, that's groundwork right there. That's framework, right? Like, oh, this is a guy that was murdered. Like, as if like, well, now that I come to think about it, I went in the fucking house. I had no idea that he banged him out in the garage and he was fucking dead in my garage. He must have went to the fucking station, grabbed Karen. I mean, maybe Karen and him dragged the fucking body out.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't she text him? You know, John died. I mean, it wasn't me. I was fucking listening to my JFK tape.
I mean, what about?
I mean, I was up there with Nicole getting it in. Donnie was singing on the hook. I mean, I was in Boston's finest, man. I was just trying to get it in. I mean, Nicole, man, I haven't hit it for a while. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want her to leave me.
You ruined my whole world.
And after I blazed it up, I looked right at Nicole and I said, Nicole.
Shit.
And she looked at me and I told her right after I said, tell me you'll stay. I said, I love you, Nicole. I love you. God damn, Big Bad Brian A. I mean, that's what I was doing. I was getting it in, man. You know, I still got a little. I said, you know, my testosterone's still at 750, man.
God
you know,
damn.
so Big Bad Brian A was getting it in. I mean, I had no idea Higgins was fucking. He was out there with the truck and this and that. He was acting funny. It was, hey, this guy got murdered. Framework. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's one way to get. It's one way, right, to think about it.
Just like that scenario we threw off last night. You know, about how, you know, they fucking met up in the garage and fucking Higgins lit him up. Fucking he hit his head. Fucking walked in the other room and was like, fucking Brian, some bad shit just happened. Put the shit all on Brian. Dragged him through this whole shit.
I don't know, man.
Now Brian's like, you know what, motherfucker? My whole family's been through hell. It's your fucking turn.
I could see that, but I see Brian Albert being the type of guy that would want to be there for the fight. He'd want to see it go down.
Now, word has it.
Like a pay-per-view?
Word has it. What I've been hearing, James, I've been hearing some shit. I've been hearing, so I asked the question. I said, well, why did they assume it went down in the basement if it went down in the garage? Where, you know, why didn't anybody step in and correct them? And why'd they run with that? And the answer was that's all they had. They didn't have the garage at that time. You know, the first trial, they didn't have the garage. They didn't have it. Second trial, they did. But there's more to that garage, put it this way. And word has it that it went down. And if you go back to the first trial, right? And it's the simplest forms, right, James? I mean, just put it, I mean, here we are, right? Trying to crack cases and did she take the block and this and that? And you always said, I mean, I will give it to James. He always said that shit went down on site right there in the front. So it did happen in the front, but it happened in the garage. James always said maybe it didn't go in the house. Now, so the person that I talked to said they didn't have that at the time in the first trial. Person also said, and this is valuable information. This is MVP shit. Person also said that if you look at the first trial when they said they went in the other room, Big Bad Brian A. and Higgins stepped away from everybody and went in another room to talk. The reason why they went in the other room to talk because Higgins already banged him out. So Higgins banged him out. He was knocked out in the fucking garage. And then he went inside the house and went to Big Bad Brian A. and said, yo, this dude's knocked out in the garage and he's fucking bleeding. And they went in the other room. And so then he left. I guess he left and he left them in the hands of that's what it is. He left them in the hands of Big Bad Brian A. Like Big Bad Brian A said, get out of here. This is the word. And he left them in the hands. Now, when you look at it in the simplest forms, I know like people are going to say JFK. Now, another thing I heard is, and I've been saying this, so not only did James Jackson say JFK, that shit went down in front of the house. They dragged him behind fences, this, that. He was always adamant that shit went down right then and there. He didn't even walk in the house, fuck the stairs, all that shit, right? And what I always said was Julie Albert was in the parking lot.
Walgreens.
She was in the Walgreens parking lot because she didn't even sweat the storm. Storm, what's a storm? A storm don't mean shit if you're in your car and the shit is all defrosted.
Yeah, the heat's on. The heat's melting off the engine.
You're in a fucking all-wheel drive whip. What's a few inches of snow to a fucking Toyota Camry? Come on, what are we? Nothing, right? So,
damn,
right? So, word has it, Julie and Jen McCabe. I mean, it's not a Colin. Colin's gonna the word that I'm hearing. Colin's gonna do this, and the culprits are Julie, Big Bad Brian A, Jen, Higgins.
Damn.
So here's Julie, man, not showing face on that thing, man. Well, then I asked the person, well, you can't just put Julie in a fucking room and scare her?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chris too. Forget about Chris. Chris is involved. The person said, Julie's too scared of Chris. And not only is she petrified of Chris, she's petrified of Big Bad Brian A. So we could sit there and you could say, hey, man, fuck that, blah, blah, blah. Listen, man, it's back to the 7-month-old Boston Terrier pissing on their paws and then licking them. You know what I mean? You take the dog out for a walk and you're like, hey, take a piss. And he fucking doesn't lift his paw up and he's pissing all over himself. And you're like, yo, bro, what the fuck are you doing, man? Lift your paw up. Pissing on his paws, then licking it. The mental ain't right. Julie, we're watching her age in front of us. She was 44 years old in that first trial. I mean, and she didn't look like, she was on a healthy diet. Let's just put it that way. God bless her.
No.
But the thing is, what I'm trying to say is if you look at this, Maddie McCabe, it's a fact. He didn't come in the house. That's a fact. And you know what, Maddie?
You're right.
It is a fact.
Right. But why didn't
when you look at all that, when Nicole say, I think that Brian and Higgins went in another room to look at marine pitches, that's right when they were telling you how it happened. It goes down, he comes in, he grabs Brian, they go in another room, they get everybody out of there, and then they get him up out of there.
But where's the dog go, man? The dog gets picked up at some point.
Okay, so the dog gets bit. I mean, we don't know when he gets bit. We don't know that, like you said, that they got him out. As they got him outside, the fucking dog gets loose. I mean, I'm just saying. What happens if you ain't got your dog on a leash right now and that door's open? What's your dog doing?
She's running off.
Running off. So I'm just saying, I don't know. Like that's definitely the part where we always talked about when did the dog get into action or whatever. When the dog bite him, I don't know. That's a mystery.
What if they threw the dog in the mix, like Brian blasted him? He hit his head in the garage. And
Word
they were
has
in
it,
the
Brian.
other room saying,
The word-
let's make
the
it
word
look like a
that I
dog
got-
fucking attack.
The word you're not listening to what I'm telling
It
you.
was just
The word that I got, Brian had nothing to do with it, bro. Higgins bashed him and he fell and he cracked his fucking head. And listen, this is just what I heard.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it is. I'm just saying this is what I heard. And I heard that there's other shit going on, man. There's other pieces, man. And when it comes out, it's gonna blow, and it's gonna be simple. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like the way the person explained it to me, it was like, God damn, that's just way too fucking easy.
Right.
But it's always, but that's what because we always, when you don't know about something, everyone throwing their little, sense into it and what they did and what they think it is and what happened. It's always something simple. It's always just something. Oh well, he went to the store, car hit him, and that was that.
And I'm gonna be real with you. I never asked the person about the dog. I didn't ask the person about the dog because everything the way it was lining up. I didn't have time. But you're right. When did the dog come in the mix? I don't know. Did the dog bolt out there and grab him? I don't know. Did he get up that's another thing. Did he get up? Like, everybody's saying that he couldn't have got up. Well, he did take some steps. Did he get up and he walked? I mean, we don't know. Like, you don't know what you're going to do.
Now that makes sense when he fell back, right? And hit his head. Everyone said he got up and threw up on himself. What if when he fell back, he kind of fell backwards and was sitting up and threw up on himself like that? Like, not got up and threw up, just like was already down. So, man, it's just sad.
That's what I was saying. I mean, when I was saying about the dog is like, what if they just sicked the dog on him and been like, yo, let's just say it was a dog attack.
But they didn't do that, though. That right there, Kev, they never even once thought about that. What they thought about was this. Julie was going to come through with the fucking donuts, right? She left early that night. That was the story. I picked up on that early. She was in the Walgreens parking lot. Where thinking Jen, when Karen called her, she said, I don't remember shit. I dropped them off at the waterfall. Right when Jen heard that, Maddie M's in her ear, like, keep her talking, see what she knows. And, and I don't remember nothing. I don't remember shit. I dropped them off. I don't even remember going to 34. You don't? Well, let me see if you walked home with Chris, right? Then she hangs up. She doesn't call Julie to ask for Chris. She calls Julie and says, listen, all right, you're still in the Walgreens parking lot. Make sure you go in there and get me a Cliff Bar. Grab the peanut butter Cliff Bar and grab me a Nestle's Quick. They still open in there? Did you get your prescription? Do you got the white clotter pins or the blue ones? Listen, you ain't got to show up, right? I'm going to call Karen back and see if, and I'm going to bring her to 1 Meadows Ave. And while I'm doing that, they're going to be bringing the body out. And she's gonna find it, and we're gonna say, and she's gonna already put that right in her mind. I just talked to Chris and Julie, and by the way, Maddie on the backup just sprung up out of bed, and he just reminded me that you were there.
Bro, it's crazy.
What happened? And here's this manic nut, right? No disrespect in the moment, Karen, out of her mind. What? What do you mean? Holy shit! What? He didn't walk home with him? What do you mean I was there? I was there? Yeah. See in your truck. What if you left fast? Yeah, man, I had a piss. God damn, why'd you leave? Well, what if she told Jen? Because I seen Higgins' truck and I thought he was gonna talk to Higgins and they're gonna throw me under the bus. I had to get the fuck out of there. Who knows what she said? But I left. I mean, did I leave? I don't know why I left. I mean, I don't even remember. All right, no big deal. Maybe you fell asleep and he's in the house. Let's go back there. So now Julie, man, that was the shit because then Julie the next day showed up that morning and dropped the donuts off in a car that's frozen. What was it, 15 degrees out that day? For a blizzard to pop off, it had to be 15 10
And
degrees.
you could have passed on the fucking donuts this year, Julie.
Yeah, well, the ritual, and she dropped
Right.
the donuts off, but they had to go with the timeline because at 4:55 a.m. she called them. You understand what I'm saying? So then Julie showed up there, right? So it was like, okay, 4:55, and she told Proctor in the police report that I found out John was dead at 4:55. When she first called me, she said, when Jen first called me at 4:55, it's in a police report by Proctor, but it's redacted. She said, I found out John died at 5 a.m. So when she fucked that up and they realized that was a fuck up, they had to figure it out, right? So now they're like, all right, well, because she could have said she never came to the house, right? So now, oh, fuck. All right, you got to say you came to the house and you found when you was at the house. That's when you found out. So now she turns around and says, well, I went to the house to drop the donuts off because it's a ritual. And I was putting them in the car. And as I was walking out, I didn't notice Jen McCabe's truck. I didn't notice Brian Higgins' truck. I didn't notice that every truck, the whole driveway was on and popping. I just went inside a car that I knew was going to be open, and I dropped the donuts off. And as I was walking out, I heard, ooh, ooh, and I turned around, and guess who it was? It was Big Bad Brian A. that said, hey, Julie, we got to talk to you for a minute. And what's going on? She walked in the house. This is her testimony. She walked in the house, and there's Higgins, there's Jen, there's Maddie, the whole crew's there. What's going on, guys? Did you know that John was found on the fucking front of the lawn? Well, here's the kicker, and I'll pass the mic. Who's Julie's son?
Call him. So there, it's back to why can't they just throw her in a room and question her? Because in the back of her head, she's thinking, my poor little Colin, who kisses his mommy goodnight. I won't be able to kiss Colin goodnight no more. She's got to protect Colin at any cost, so she's not going to say shit. They're going to get sloppy somewhere. They're moving assets around. The feds know what to look for. It's like anything. I mean, shit, if this, what you're putting down and I'm picking up, it looks like that makes perfect sense, because when Karen said she couldn't tell, there's a few things. She couldn't tell which door he went in, because you got to remember Jen McCabe had one of them tall Tahoes like the things Karen would come to court in. There was two of those, I think, in the driveway. So if John went in between them, he would have went right into that garage, because where we pulled up, and it would have popped off right on site right there. So there's that. And then there's Jen McCabe not to her knowing not to call or run in the house as soon as they find John. That's you're not just gonna run in the house and make sure your sister's okay and make sure your brother's okay, your brother-in-law. Come on, man, that shit's crazy.
I mean, there's so many loose ends as far as the phone being, taking the last movements. What's Colin? What did he have to do with it? But the word is that they're not going for Colin. They're going for the big dogs. So it doesn't even really matter if Colin put the death blow in. It doesn't matter if the dog ran out. What it matters is that there was two first responders, one being an ATF, one being Big Bad Brian A. And that's who they want. And them two chicks who set this all up and manipulated it, Julie is in the scope. That's all I heard. And it makes sense. It makes sense because remember, she told Proctor, hey, I got a gift for you. And he said, oh, don't worry about giving me the gift.
Give it to my wife.
Give it to my wife. Go ahead, Kev, go ahead. I see you want to speak.
Yeah.
No, I'm just listening in, man.
Go ahead. Drop some knowledge.
No, I mean, I just, like, when you guys were talking about certain things, I'm thinking to myself, like, even like the garage, like, there was no cars parked in it. You think, like, what they used the garage for. Was it, was there a refrigerator in there? Did they hang out? Did they smoke fucking cigars in there so the house didn't smell? I mean, what the fuck were they doing? You know what I mean? What was the garage used for? Because, I mean, all the cars, you'd think Brian would put his wife's car in the garage, I mean, that's what John did for Karen.
Indeed. Great point. There was no
saying?
cars
So, I
in
mean,
the garage.
So the garage sounds like a feasible spot if it was empty. I mean, there definitely wasn't any cars in there.
Yeah, we talked about that early on. If you can't stand the he, I think that's your name. If you can't stand the he, anyone check D&D's open in Canton? Someone said they are open for the plows and stuff, but me and JFK drove by it, and that Dunkin' Donuts is a little more fancier than most Dunkin' Donuts. It almost looked like a house, didn't it?
Yep. It's one of them joints.
Wow, huh? And you know, now with all this shit coming out with Morrissey and all the money and all the shit he spent, I mean, they're gonna want to put an end to all this madness and find justice. But I wonder how Mrs. O'Keefe, Peggy O'Keefe, is feeling right now. Like, about, does she think that? Does she think she's got to think something's up with Jen, and something doesn't make sense. It's a lot, man.
Well, if the shit hits the fan, man, we're all gonna find out.
But so you think it'll just be like something that fast, huh? They just feds a sweep in?
Correct?
In that video, yes.
And is there another video?
Well, no, I just don't know what everybody else was doing in the bar.
Do you remember anybody else? Julie Albert or
I don't remember.
Nicole getting into a scrap with someone?
No.
It's you two, correct?
Yes.
Mr. Albert, this is minutes before everybody headed to your house at 34 Fairview, correct?
Yes.
Including John O'Keefe.
Where's your friends at, Big Bad Brian, eh?
Going back to the morning of January 29th, everyone had left your location. This is after you had already arrived, had a couple of beers, people started leaving. Everybody was gone from your location at about 1:45 a.m., maybe a little thereafter.
That seems right.
Caitlin being the last person to leave.
I believe so, yes.
What did you do to get ready for bed, settle in?
I went upstairs and just lied in bed. The TV was on. I was just kind of watching TV.
You have a nightstand?
I do.
Is it on your side of the bed or Nicole's, or you have one on each?
We may have had one on each in that house.
Put your phone on your nightstand?
No.
Where'd you put your phone?
The phone was in bed with me.
So your testimony is that you get in bed after being on a road trip all day long, then at restaurants, then at bars, then at a get-together at your house. And when you go to bed, you don't charge your phone?
No. I had the phone in the bed with me.
Why would you have the phone in bed?
We have 5 kids, and if somebody was trying to call, if I needed to reach them, it's just kind of a habit I do. I put my reading glasses in my phone.
You remember all
in bed
this?
with me.
And you don't charge it.
Sometimes I charge it, but not as a routine, no.
So you're worried about having your kids out. You might need to get a hold of dad. So you make sure that your phone is nice and close, but it can just run out of batteries.
Well, if it's dying, then I'll put it in the charger. But if not, I just leave it on the bed.
And what about that night?
That night, the phone was on the bed.
How do you know?
Well, I remember the phone being on the bed.
You have a specific recollection from 2.5 years ago about the state of the battery charge on your phone such that you know it was in your bed now.
No, I just know as a routine, I keep my phone on the bed with me.
As a routine.
You just said it depends on whether or not the battery needs to be charged, whether or not you charge it.
My answer is that sometimes I, of course, charge my battery, but I sleep with the phone in my bed.
Every single night?
Yes, mostly every night.
I thought you just said 4 questions ago, it depends on whether or not the phone needs to be charged. Sometimes you keep it in the bed, sometimes you put it on the charger.
If the phone needs to be charged, I charge it, but I sleep in bed with my phone.
Mr. Albert, did your phone need to be charged that night?
I don't remember if it did, but I slept in bed with the phone.
You've been on a road trip most of the day, correct?
Yes.
You've been out at bars that night, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yes?
Yes.
You weren't charging your phone. We saw the video. You weren't charging your phone at the bar.
Right.
So when you got home, you clearly put your phone on a charger.
But I did not.
So if the kids need to get a hold of you, why would the phone being in your bed be an assistance to you instead of just on the
This
charger?
guy's crazy.
That's just what I've always done. I just keep it in my bed. My wife does the same thing.
Oh, really?
Now you've got 2 phones in the bed.
Yes.
Okay.
2
And your glass,
phones
Yes.
right between the 2 of you.
Yes.
Got it.
in the glass.
He
Your phone got
said
a ringer on it?
he was helping
It
his
does.
wife out.
Ever thought about maybe turning the ringer on just in case the kids need to get a hold of you?
Sometimes it's on vibrate. Sometimes it's on ring. It depends.
Yeah, depends on you. Just put it on ringer. Wouldn't that make more sense to go to bed, put it on ringer?
Objection.
Can you answer that?
All I can answer is that I sleep with my phone in my bed. That's just what I do.
What the fuck?
And you know what I'm about to ask you. This is why you're saying you sleep with the phone in the bed, correct?
Objection.
So that's sustained. That's stricken. Come on, Mr. Jackson.
Come on.
What else is in the bed with you? Your keys, your wallet, any other pocket items?
No.
Just the phone and your glasses.
Yes.
And Nicole's phone.
Yes.
Right between the two of you.
Usually, yes.
What about that night?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you make any phone calls after you went to bed between the hours of 1:45 a.m. and 6:30
This is
a.m.?
it.
Yes.
Who did you call?
I inadvertently called Brian Higgins.
What time?
I don't recall the exact time.
After
After 2.
After
2:22 and 35 seconds. Does that sound familiar?
Yes.
Did you speak to Brian Higgins at any point between 1:45 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. that night?
No.
You say you inadvertently called him at 2:22 in the morning.
Yes.
How did you inadvertently call him?
Well, I don't know because it was inadvertent.
Oh,
You wrong. You wrong.
Well, it's
You
kind of like
wrong.
a butt dial.
You wrong. You wrong.
All right. How long have you used an iPhone?
A long time.
I don't know because it was inadvertent. Wow, what an answer.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
You've asked
Man.
this question before, haven't you?
Yes.
Hence my question. You knew what I was going to ask you.
Objection, Your Honor.
I'll withdraw. You indicated previously at a different hearing in June of 2023 that you were, quote, hanging out with your wife when you must have butt dialed Mr. Higgins, correct?
Yes.
At 2:22 and 35 seconds on January 29th, 2022, correct?
Yes.
You were asked how that could have happened, much like I just asked how that could have happened, right?
Yes.
And in that hearing, you said, quote, I'm not totally sure. Similar to what you just said here.
Yes.
And here you added that it could have been a butt dial.
Yes.
You were then called back to that same hearing,
Look at the way he's
but at a
touching
different
himself.
date, an ongoing hearing, right?
Yes.
That was in July of 2023, correct?
Yes.
You then changed your testimony and said, and I don't mean to be indelicate, but your testimony was then that you were you were in an intimate situation, I'll put it that way, with Nicole at the time. And that's how you butt dialed.
Classy, and he said it.
I don't believe I said that's how I butt dialed Brian Higgins.
That's the time.
I think I said there was a time frame that was close. So I didn't say that, no.
What you said was you were in an intimate situation with Nicole at the time that the butt dial occurred, correct?
I'm not sure if you have something you can read me or show me.
Come on, big bad Brian A.
Is it your testimony? Let me just ask. Is it
Sure.
your testimony that you and your wife were in the middle of some sort of sexual or intimate situation, and that's what caused you to butt dial the phone at that time at 2:22 a.m.?
Objection.
I'd like to show you an exhibit briefly.
This fucking guy, huh?
You know how many times he's done this?
May I approach briefly? Yes.
Where's your friends at, big bad Brian A?
Look how he looks around at everybody.
Yeah.
Puts fear in everybody. Even this
First, I
lady's
just wanna find out
scared
if
next
this
to
is
him.
recollection. Look at lines 11 through.
She's like, AJ, just hurry the fuck
And then
up.
let me know when you're.
He's a scary dude, man. He knows it too. Like you said, he knows how to put fear into people, bro.
Yep.
Even with the glasses on, he looks like a fucking killer.
For real. Like he just
Yes.
he looks like he's built for the feds.
Yeah. Look at him.
Does that refresh your recollection that you indicated at the other hearing that?
Just the first part of that first. Does that refresh your recollection?
It does.
Thank you, Your Honor. Isn't it true that at the other hearing you indicated that at or around the 2:22 time frame, you and your wife were in bed together in an intimate situation?
Yes, around that time I think it reads.
May I approach briefly, Your Honor?
Yes.
Well, court's permission, let me ask a couple of questions. Do you recall every call that you made between, say, 1:45 a.m. and the next couple of days? You remember every single one of those calls?
No.
Do you think it would refresh your recollection to look at a log of those calls during that time frame, if we're going to discuss those?
Yes.
Yeah, Coach Ron?
Yes.
This is crazy, man. The way he laid down the groundwork, bro. The way he laid down the groundwork to be like, he said, I keep the phone in my bed. I don't think it was charged. Well, I don't know. It didn't need to be charged, right? He was so slick. He knew, like, yo, I got the phone in my bed, right? So that laid down the groundwork that I could have just rolled over and butt dialed Higgins, right? And then AJ's like, oh, you keep saying it's in your bed. Oh, and your wife's phone's in the bed, in your glasses, because you know exactly what I'm about to ask you, right? And Beverly was like, no, don't say it, because he knew. He's sitting back and he knew that he was going to ask him about them butt dials. He knew. And he laid down the groundwork, and it's like, boom. So you drove 6 hours from New York. You're not in your car. You didn't charge the phone in Higgins' truck. Then you went from there to Charlestown to the hillside, from the hillside to the waterfall, from the waterfall to your crib. When the fuck did you charge your phone? Right? Oh, I don't. It was in the bed with me. No, it was in the bed with you because you needed your phone to make these calls because some shit went down.
Right.
Because other than that, you would just have it on the charger. So you did charge it somewhere down the line, but you're like, nah. Yo, he laid that shit down. That shit's crazy, man. We got some turbulence in the chat, man.
There was way too many, I'm sure there was way too many text messages between them two. That's why they got rid of their fucking phones.
Rhonda's coming through with the 1999, exactly, right? With the super sticker. Bam. The streets are talking, Becky, for sure. Rachel with the 999. Thank you so much. Pags coming through with the 777. Pags coming through with the 777, making it rain. What are those hand movements? Did Jen and Julie scissor? I don't know. $4.99 from Little Lou Joy. I think that's how you say it. Coming through. I think Chloe was put in the garage because of company.
That's a good point.
Hold on a minute. That's a fucking great point. That's a great point.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This one's explosive.
Lindsay with the good point. Well, there you go. Becky making it rain with the 5 JFK memberships. Holy shit, man. E-Packs coming through, man. She must have hooked up with the dude from Alden Station. We got some serious turbulence. God damn, message from the
plug walk. I don't even understand how the fuck my plug talk. Pick him up in a space coupe. I don't let my plug walk. Skirt roll up in a space. New freak had to cut my other little bitch off. 50K, you could come and book a cracker for a plug walk. Big ol' Bentley, it's a spaceship. Call me on my phone, I don't say shit.
Call me on my phone, I don't say shit. I'm Big Bad Brian A. I'm a psycho killer. Norman Bates. Thank you so much, E-Pags, holding us down. Wow. Thank you guys for the turbulence for sure. Yeah, this guy's something else, huh? Fucking Big Bad Brian A.
Yeah,
he's some more.
He's professional up there. But he's got the big dog questioning him.
He got so lucky that they didn't call him again, bro. Imagine that. Imagine that. They didn't even need him to beat this case.
And that's where they got cocky too when they didn't get called again. That they thought they probably had it beat.
Yes.
Or your context.
Yes.
The alphabet type.
Yes.
To either scroll through or do a search, type in the name of the person you're looking for.
Right.
That,
No.
If you tap favorites, you have favorites listed. There's a list of favorites. Scroll through and tap the one that you want to call. Right?
think so. Yes, I'm not totally aware of that, but
And if you tap on recent, those are the recent calls that you've had, received or made. And of course, you have to tap on the contact in the recent list that you want to call, right?
yes,
And then, of course, you would have to tap again to end whatever call you initiate, right?
yes,
You don't just say goodbye. You got to say goodbye and hang up. You got to tap it to hang it up.
right.
So would you agree, from a closed and locked phone, there is no physical mechanism by which a person can hit one button and make a phone call?
Objection.
That was a sign to a lally.
Are you saying that
Oh,
from
yeah.
your closed and locked phone, you inadvertently tapped your phone one time, and that initiated a butt dial to Brian?
Objection.
Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Tell me what you're saying.
I-
How did you butt dial Brian Higgins?
I don't know.
6:42 in the morning?
I don't know that the phone was locked. I could have been looking through my phone. I dial people often and make inadvertent calls. I could have hit a last call from him by accident, thus calling his phone.
So you were actually awake and on your phone at the time.
I was awake and I could have been looking at my phone.
So, Mr. Albert, how'd you miss the call 17 seconds later?
Well, my wife was in the room with me and we were hanging out and I never got the second call from him. So I'm not sure what time he called. I'm not sure what I was doing at that second, but I don't know. Well, I didn't get a voicemail from him. No.
So it didn't go to voicemail.
Well, I don't know that don't know that it didn't go to voicemail. I just know that I didn't receive a voicemail.
Oh, you know it didn't go to voicemail, buddy.
Bro, you just said that I could have been looking at my phone, okay, and I dialed them by mistake. But then he called you 17 seconds later, and then you would have, and if you were on your phone, looking through your phone, 17 seconds, let's do the countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Your phone rings. You were just on your phone looking. You need glasses. Your wife's next to you. You would have been on your phone. You would have caught the second phone call. You said you don't know what you were doing that second. Like 20 minutes went by. Yo, buddy, 17 seconds went by. You just played yourself. You just lied. He just caught you. Not only did you fucking butt dial him, he called you back. He didn't answer the first time, and he called you back, and you guys talked for 22 seconds. And Higgins is saying he butt dialed you back.
Right. Butt dial call, butt dial answer. How do you do that?
Magic.
From him.
So if
I mean, we're all guessing here, but I mean, he could have called voicemail.
we're not all guessing.
Well, you are because you don't know if he left a voicemail or didn't, or at least got voicemail and then hung up the phone.
I think one of us is trying to guess.
Objection.
You don't know if we hung up and he got to voicemail and he hung up the phone. Really?
Right. What makes you think
What other
that?
skills was that about this?
Take it easy on Brian.
Butt dials in order to cover up those calls.
Objection.
You can answer that.
We did not say that.
But let's be clear, since then and now, you've gotten rid of your phone, correct?
I upgraded my phone. Yes.
I
And since then
upgraded
and now,
my
Brian
phone.
Higgins has gotten rid of his phone. You're aware of that as well.
Yes.
By the way, you indicated that you were awakened in the morning by Jim McCabe about 6:30, correct?
Yes.
And when you woke up, you said you grabbed your phone to make a call. Is that right?
No.
Good night,
Is
Natalie.
it true that you grabbed your phone and called, they call at 7:20 in the morning?
Yes. But that's not when I was awoken by my sister-in-law.
No shit. He just said you got woken up by 6:30. At 7:20, who did you call? At 6:30, she woken you. Yeah, because John's out on the fucking lawn. You never went outside. You never checked. You never checked. At 7:20, who'd you call? The very first person you called. You think you would have called the Boston PD, man? You think you would have called his partner in the Boston PD, his sergeant, fucking someone who knows him over there.
His brother, his mother.
His mother, exactly. You think you would have been the one to be the guy, another Boston police officer to kind of lighten the load. But
Right.
instead, who'd you call? Who'd you call, Big Bad Brian, eh? Where's your friends at? Who'd you call?
Sorry, that wasn't my question. After you were awake and you're up, you
Right.
started making calls.
Right.
My question is, what was the first call you made? 7:20.
Oh yeah, let me look. Look at that face, James. God.
He's looking at AJ before he even looks down, like, you
motherfuck.
Hey man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
What's up,
What's up,
Kevin?
Kevin?
Southie? What's happening?
Kevin.
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right?
Don't mention it, buddy. Don't mention
Well, let me ask you something. Those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes. What happened?
God, yo, so wait a minute. The decorated dudes? You guys are the worst. Yo, so you guys actually busted criminals? You guys actually think you're like somebody? So let me get this straight. You guys are straight caught. You're fucking caught. You're caught. I mean, the feds are sitting back laughing. I mean, they must be watching this shit every fucking night. This is comical. This is like a comedy special. These cops probably are sitting back like, man, let's watch that shit again when he was on the stand. Let's see who we called first. Let's see how we talked about the butt dial. This shit is comical. And then on top of that, they probably tuning into the JFK show to hear you call in and say you're Kevin from South Boston. And you said, when this comes out, right, what did you say?
Like, can you look at this from both sides?
We've been trying to look at it from both sides, right, James?
We looked at it from every side. Pause if necessary.
God.
Bro. Oh.
It's not a 50-50 thing. It's leaning all towards you guys. The dude was on the road all day. Big Bad Brian A was on the road all day. He said, I had the phone in the bed with me just in case my kids call, but my ring is off. AJ's like, so you wouldn't put your ringer on for your kids, or you wouldn't charge your phone just in case your phone goes dead and your kids have some type of accident? Oh, no, I didn't charge my phone. Well, so it was right next to you. Oh, because the reason why you want to say it's right next to you, because you want to say you rolled over and butt dial Higgins by mistake.
Oh.
But you just drove 5 hours from New York. Went from there to Charlestown to the hillside to the waterfall, back to your house. When did your phone ever get charged, bro? And then you turn around, you're such a liar, you idiot. You clown. You said you keep your phone next to you in your bed just in case your kids call. Well, then you're going to need your phone charged. God forbid.
Yeah.
God forbid is right.
So wait a minute. So
And
now
what was what was the first thing his wife said in that interview? She said, "Oh, when she come in the room, I didn't know if something happened to one of my kids.
Yeah.
Or maybe one of her kids."
But Jen didn't think about that, though, when she seen John O'Keefe on the fucking ground. She didn't think that the whole family's murdered in there.
Right.
Something could have happened to all her sister's kids and to Big Bad Brian A. A cop's dead on the ground. Did they come and kill cops?
Right.
I mean, was it a cop killing spree? So wait a minute. So now this is insane, bro. This shit, Big Bad Brian A. Where's your friends at? You're not on the basketball league no more, bro? What position did he play, you think? You know, he's a big dude, James.
Fucking water boy.
Bro,
No,
he's
he was
6.
playing ball.
Bro, he's 6'3", 260 at the time.
Damn,
he's probably
from
bigger
the
now. Dude, where's your friends at, bro? Big Bad Brian A, where's your friends at, man? You got a lot of friends in this picture. Big Bad Brian A. Where's your friends at now? Look at him. He looked like he played for the Celtics, James.
Right? What's it? Oh, the BPD.
He's a
Appreciate
decorated
the things
dude.
that you two do, you and James, right? They're decorated dudes. They're decorated dudes. Decorated dudes. What? You and James, right? I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? They're decorated dudes. They're decorated dudes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This one's explosive.
Where's your friends at? Big Bad Brian A. So you laid down the whole. This is comedy. So now, you never charged your phone, but you kept the phone in the bed just in case your kids call, but it's not charged. The ring is off. Then you butt dial them, and you said you could have been going through your phone and dialed them by mistake. But then AJ hit you with the left and said, well, if that happened then you would have got his phone 17. You would have got his phone call 17 seconds later.
Right.
You said, well, I don't know what I was doing that second. It was only 17 seconds later. And if you had nothing to do with it, why not just say what you were doing talking to Higgins?
It's a cover up, man. The fix was in.
Then they said, you got rid of your phone. And he turns around and he says, yeah, I upgraded my phone. No, you got rid of your phone.
Right.
You got rid of your phone, my man. You got rid of your phone. Look at this shit right here, James. Mad as shit looking at him.
Heated.
Fucking pissed. He wants to rip. Look at that face.
Can I look at this?
If that refreshes your recollection.
You know you can look
Can
at
I
it.
look at this?
That's why you got your glasses on.
At 7:20, I called Brian Higgins.
Fucking stone cold.
So Robert, you have 6 siblings and 5 kids, right?
Yes.
You have in-laws, cousins, huge family, correct?
Yes.
But on the morning you find out that John O'Keefe is laying
See?
dead or dying on your lawn, the first call you made at 7:20 was to Brian Higgins. Is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, there it is.
Where are you? I got all these fucking cops in front of my house.
Right?
Shit.
There it is. 7:20 in the morning, you talking to Brian Higgins. And we seen what Brian was doing the night before.
Yep.
Yep. I bet you they were like, "Yo, get rid of your phone now. Take the SIM
Same
card
person you had a
out.
call with, or at least the logs
Fucking
indicate you had a
wrap
call
that
with
shit in
at
tinfoil."
2:22 in the morning, correct?
Yes.
During that 7:20 a.m. call, did you two discuss the 2:22 a.m. calls?
No.
I thought you just said that you told him, "Oh, I think I may have butt dialed."
Yeah, that was later in the morning when he came to the house.
Not on that 7:20 a.m. call.
No.
What did you talk about on that 7:20 a.m. call?
I informed him of what was going on at my house. We were out the night before, and I thought it was important for him to know what had happened.
Albert, I have a couple of more questions about the phones or the phone usage that morning and the day, throughout the day.
Wow, you see that
Called
face?
Brian Higgins at 7:20 a.m. for 1 minute and 56 seconds.
He looks
correct?
like he's got somewhere to be.
Brian Higgins called you at 7:30 for 5 minutes and 47 seconds.
Yes.
You called Brian Higgins at 7:57 a.m. Spoke for 12 minutes and 33 seconds.
Yes.
You then called your brother Kevin Albert at 9:40 a.m. and spoke for 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Yes.
Chief Berkowitz called you at 9:50 a.m. and left a voicemail. Is that right?
He didn't leave me a voicemail, but I think he called me.
You called Chief Berkowitz back at 9:54, 4 minutes
Made a
later, and
lot of
spoke for
phone
4
calls.
minutes and 40 seconds, right?
Yes.
You called Jim McCabe at 11:30 a.m. Is that right?
Yes.
Jim McCabe called you back at 12:20 p.m. You spoke for 7 minutes and 52 seconds.
Yes.
You called Kevin Albert again at 2:01 in the afternoon and spoke for 8 minutes.
Yes.
You called Kevin Albert at 6:45. I'm sorry. You called Brian Higgins at 3:24 p.m. and spoke for 6 minutes and 5 seconds. Is that right? And if it refreshes your recollection, there's a second page, second log. You'll turn your attention to the 3:24 p.m. time frame.
Now, keep in mind, real quick, guys, right? Keep this in mind, real quick, my guys. If this dude wasn't guilty, right? Tell me when this dude had a chance to sleep. He just came from New York, drove 5 hours, drank, feels like shit. Gotta feel like shit. So what is he taking to combat that? That's another question. Was he on the yay? What was he doing?
I think their adrenaline was so amped up that they didn't have a time.
But I'm saying, if he had nothing to do with it, he would go to sleep. I mean, if you had nothing to do with it, you would say, "Oh shit, this is crazy." You would handle what you. He was talking all the way to 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. That shit went down at 6:30 in the morning. That motherfucker never went to sleep. I mean, he did go to sleep, like what he says, right? He went to sleep at what? He said he went to sleep finally at what? After he's done boning his wife at what, 3:30 a.m.? So then he's
Right.
woken up at 6, so he only slept for 3 hours, if that. And he was out doing all these different things, and now he's up. Come on, why are you so awake? Why are you so involved? The chief's calling you. What's going on?
Right. Why is the chief? Well, he was the one that lived across the street, wasn't he? Chief
Nah.
Berkowitz? Oh,
Nah,
okay.
that was somebody else.
Trying to find it.
Take your time.
Take your time.
What time are you referring to?
3:24 p.m.
Woke from a cold
I see it,
sleep.
yes.
Yeah.
And there's a second call. You call Brian Higgins at 6:12 p.m. Speak for a minute and 7
6:12,
seconds, right?
bro.
Yes.
And then the third one on that page, you called Brian Higgins at 6:35 p.m. Spoke for 10 minutes and 12 seconds, correct?
Yes.
Turning back to your call logs, you called Kevin Albert at 6:45 on the next on that same day. Spoke for about 16 minutes.
Yes.
Then on the next day, January 30th, you called Chief Berkowitz and spoke for a minute and 6 seconds.
Yes.
And the following day, you spoke with Jim McCabe, who called you at 8:04 p.m., correct?
Yes.
And finally, Chief Berkowitz called you at 1:48 p.m. on February 1st, right?
Yes.
3 days later, you spoke again to Brian Higgins at 8:48 a.m. Is that right?
Yes.
The subject of these calls, Mr. Albert, were all about the fact that John O'Keefe was found dying on your yard, on your lawn, on January 29th, 2022. Isn't that right?
I don't know the subject of all these calls. No.
What? 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 Bro, this dude just said that shit with a straight. Why ain't it? Yo, how the what?
Dude,
You don't know the subject of the calls? What else you guys talking about? You just go. Wait, is this the same guy who said this? Is this the same guy who says this?
Touch this case has been called a murder at some point.
And anyone who's friends with us support cop killers.
Sad for John's family and what happened yesterday, and I feel like they didn't get justice for him. And
The criminal justice system has let us down at every turn, and yesterday was the final letdown. And that's why we're here.
We were just witnesses. This is a thing that
we had nothing to do with.
We hadn't came and told the truth, and that's it. This is a guy that was murdered, and it's atrocious for that family.
They dehumanized us.
Up out of a cold sleep from hanging out the night before. By the time I came downstairs, the police were already in my house.
The police, you are the police, you fucking asshole.
John was already gone. There was nobody to save. I would have taken a bullet for John O'Keefe.
Wait a minute, you would have took a bullet for John O'Keefe, but you just said on the stand when you were taking all these phone calls from your brother, Chief Berkowitz, fucking Higgins, all these people, you don't know if you were talking about John O'Keefe. It could have been about something else. What? You heard that James was at the Braintree Mall sticking fucking polos in the bag?
God damn.
How you think he got that polo hat?
That's his hunting hat, man, when he's hunting rabbits.
You're on mute, bro.
That shit's funny. Yeah. No, what else would you been talking about? I mean
what? He just said that with a straight face.
Man. Someone sent me something about him on Reddit.
You had to have been talking about
him and his wife.
Of course, there was a horrible situation that was going on. Everybody was distraught, and there were a lot of phone calls. This call log doesn't encompass all the phone calls.
No, it doesn't.
There were a lot of phone calls being made to a lot of people because of this horrible situation.
And the point is, Mr. Albert, those many calls that you just described, especially as they pertain to Brian Higgins, Jim McCabe, Kenny Berkowitz, your brother Kevin Albert, were those many calls an effort to get stories straight at the time?
No, absolutely not.
Were those many calls an effort?
We're going into the jury. We're going to send the jury out.
Addressing a couple of quick things that we talked about a little bit earlier. The September 22nd, 2022 date recall that date?
Yes.
That's the date that you indicated you believe you got rid of your phone or turned your phone in for an upgrade.
Yes.
Did you watch the proceedings that on this case, the Commonwealth versus Karen Reed, on September 22nd, 2022?
No.
You were not aware that that was the first date that I appeared on this case. It was nationally televised.
Objection.
Sustained.
Were you aware that hearing date of September 22nd, 2022 was a televised hearing?
Objection.
Sustained.
What did you know about the hearing date of September 22nd, 2022?
I didn't know anything about it.
Knew nothing about it.
No.
Let me ask a different question. This is going to dovetail into an earlier conversation you and I had concerning a statement that you gave to in June of 2023 to the other hearing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm fumbling the language a little bit, but you understand the hearing that I'm talking about.
Yes.
You had indicated a little bit earlier in my questioning that you did not recall saying something to the effect of, yeah, it's only possible that it was me who answered the phone. You remember saying that? That you didn't recall that?
Yes.
Okay. May I approach her?
Yes.
Mr. Albert, there's a highlighted portion of that transcript. If you just take a look at that, and when you finish reviewing it, just look up at me and let me know.
Yes, I get.
May I approach her? Yes, thank you. Mr. Albert, did that refresh your recollection as to the colloquy that you had with someone questioning you about this issue in June of 2023?
Yes.
And in fact, you testified as follows. Question, can you just but then you?
Objection, Your Honor, as far as the reading.
As far as what?
Reading from the transcript, he's asked him if his memories are fresh.
All right, so go ahead and ask him a question. Don't read from the transcript.
Did you in fact say in answer to the question, if it's not your wife and it's not your dog, who else is it possible on earth to answer this phone? Answer, yeah, it's only possible that it's me. Did you say that?
Yes.
Yeah, you said that to the feds, didn't you, buddy?
Just before the break, I was asking you about those, as you indicated, many phone calls that you traded between and among your family members and friends, including Brian Higgins. You recall that?
Yes.
Were those many calls an effort to get your stories straight about how you were going to, what statements you were going to give to law enforcement and how you were going to testify if this case ever went to trial?
No, absolutely not.
Were those calls, those many calls, an effort to coordinate narratives between you and your friends and your family?
No.
Were those many calls in any way discussing the fact of creating a story of mysterious butt dial?
Objection.
Sustained.
Everyone?
Yes.
They should check on how many times he makes those calls now. Does he call? Well, he can't. Chief Berkowitz is gone. Brian Higgins, he don't call no more. But how many times a day was he calling these people to begin with?
Bro, if they're watching this shit right now, right? Like, this is the type of shit, right? Like, if you're like, say you're building a car and you take a break, you just put the engine in, right? You're like, all right, we got the engine in. Kev, what, you just ran to Bill and Bob's. All right, you got the food. What do you want to watch real quick? Throw it up on the computer in the office. You're watching this shit. It's fucking comical. The feds got to be doing the same thing. They got some dude that they're watching, like, you know, like they just arrest somebody. They got him in the holding tank. They got to watch him for the night. They got to be like, hey, you want to watch fucking Brian Albert's testimony, guys? And watch what a fucking liar he is? Think about how many cops are eating donuts, sipping on coffee like us, doing the same thing we're doing, all in a room. Like, what a lying piece of shit. Like, bro, where's your friends at?
Right?
Where's your friends at, Big Bad Brian A? Who's coming to bat for you, man? Where's the Boston police coming to bat for you? Not only do they don't come for bat for John O'Keefe, we haven't seen them come for bat for you. Where's the Boston PD? Where's your basketball team? Big Bad Brian A, where's your friends, man? Look at them all. They got helmets on, everything.
Where are your trophies? God damn.
Where's your friends at? None of them are saying you guys are wrong. Your boy Higgins tried to call up and lie. Why didn't he just say he was Brian Higgins and say, yo, you guys are tripping. We didn't do this shit. You nuts. He lied. Kev, talk to the people, man.
He did. He fucking lied, man. I agree. There's so much fucking fucked up shit with this whole trial, man, with the way this fucking whole shit went down between them two. You know, even the all the phone shit, you know, them getting rid of their phones and shit. They both, I mean, the shit went down and fucking, like I said, man, I mean, I don't know how a dude that, you know, we're saying a fucking scary dude, big bad Brian A, fuck, you know, top dog, fucking this, that, and the other thing. I mean, bro, this shit went down on his fucking lawn at his house. If he didn't do it, someone disrespected that motherfucker.
Yeah, but he instigated it.
Hey, well, you know what? He lost a lot of shit too during this. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't do it,
right? You think he'd be bullshitted at?
You think he'd be bullshit? You think he'd be Inspector Gadget out there, fucking figuring this shit out? Super cop.
Shit, me and JFK ain't no cops, and we were out there trying to figure it out. You know, what do you think the homeowner was doing at the time?
Right?
Wild, man.
You know, and when you listen to, you know, like when you listen to the interviews and shit like that they had after the trial, you know, you hear the same shit. The same, you know, it's the same bullshit. It's all scripted, you know. And how many times has Brian Albert been on the stand? I mean, the dude's just a solid fucking ice cube up there, fucking letting the
Dude,
shit
he's been
hit
on
him.
the stand. He's been on the stand so many times, bro. And that's the thing, bro. He thought he could manipulate that shit, bro. It didn't age well, man. That was last year. That shit didn't age well. Every year that goes by, we can replay this shit. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, like, imagine reenacting this shit. Like, this is crazy. Like, he's lying on the stand, and then Brian Higgins called us up and said, we're decorated dudes. You guys got it wrong. When this comes out, can you look at this from both sides? James said we looked at it every which way. There's no both sides. Where is it?
Right. There's no even in between.
No.
Look at what this woman said. The woman who sealed the deal. What stake in this case does she got? This woman did 3,000 autopsies, right? What's her name?
Oh,
Scopello or something?
Nah, the other one.
Oh, no. Yeah, you were right, Kev.
Nah, that's not the one.
No, Scapiccio.
No, Scapiccio is the lawyer, bro.
I know the one that said what data?
This
the
one
that
right here, bro.
The one that did the autopsies of the
evidence other than physical evidence. Did you look at any data?
I don't know what you mean, data.
Like data you
I don't know what you mean, data.
Find on a cell phone. When you were doing differential diagnosis, did you look at any information that would tell you?
When you were doing differential diagnosis, did you look at any information that would tell you
what the speed of that impact may have been or allegedly was?
Well, it didn't hit him, so it doesn't matter.
Wow. I mean, what is that lady gonna lie about? Think about it. What is she gonna lie about? She did 3,000 autopsies. What the fuck she gonna lie about? Do you guys trust Town Fair Tire when they put new tires on your car? Do you trust the dentist when he does a fucking root canal? Why not trust her? She did 3,000 fucking autopsies. Hey, Kev, man. I need you to bust a move real quick for the people. Kevy, get him, Kev. Get him hyped up. Pump it up, Kev. It's your floor. Get it.
Ain't got no music, man.
You ain't got the music? God damn, Kev.
Hold on, man. Let me go.
Damn, Kev, man. Fuck. Kev just fucked up the whole show. And stay out, Kev.
The first Malden cop, yeah. First female Malden cop.
No, that wasn't her.
No,
That
no,
was the
someone
dog
in the
officer.
chat. That girl Karen, I think is from Malden. Dr. Russell was the first female. Yeah, she has a hell of a career too. I mean, but like you said, Dr. La Posada, I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Because he was a fellow cop. That's the most ridiculous question that people always ask. It makes zero sense. What am I supposed to do? Run out front in my underwear and start running yellow tape?
Has been made about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a Canton police officer. I'm a Boston police officer.
What?
Man, that's the craziest shit right there.
I mean, we just watched your testimony, bro, and that didn't age well. How the fuck the clip after she gets found not guilty? This is what you went on TV. This shit didn't age well, my dude. Like, who says that? I'm not a Canton cop, but yet you was at the Braintree Mall. You seen two dudes stick polos in the bag, and you speared them like Goldberg.
Like Goldberg.
Stop that man.
Right? I wanted that polo. But it's like, bro, if he's doing all this talking about shit, I just lost my train of thought.
He's saying that he's not a Canton cop. He's a Boston cop.
That's
They don't care. When does a cop care? When does a cop care?
Take
When
the cop out of it. You're a first responder. You
what
know?
I'm saying is this disclaimer. What I'm saying is, when does a cop care? You're not talking about a dead puppy. You're not talking about a dead person you don't know. It's another dead cop. So at that point, it doesn't matter what cop you are, what badge you wear. You could get involved. It doesn't matter if a Salem cop from Essex County pulled up on the scene and said, "Hey, I'm here just to come to the scene." And
Especially
pay my
another
respects.
cop you were just having drinks with the night before.
Like it's paying respect. So it's at your house. It's on your lawn. At that point, I don't think any other cop is going to care if you get involved. Oh, and on top of that, he was a Boston police officer. You're a Boston police officer, right? Why wouldn't you get involved to talk to his people at the station, the people he worked with, all his peers, and be like, listen, we was out. I don't know what happened. The chick hit him, and you be that liaison between them. Why the hell do you want to? Why do you want to play the distance? But yet you're on the phone all day long.
Yeah, it don't make sense, man. The feds know that don't make sense. It's not over. It's not going to age well. We knew it was never going to age well for them, especially when Kevin from South Boston called in.
Officer, I was just woken up out of a cold sleep from hanging out the night before. By the time I came downstairs, the police were already in my house. John was already gone. There was nobody to save. I would have taken a bullet for John O'Keefe because he was a fellow cop. That's the most ridiculous question that people always ask. It makes zero sense.
Ladies and
What am I
gentlemen,
supposed to do? Run out front in my underwear and start running yellow tape?
Has been made about that Google search that morning. Was it at
look, she laughs about it.
6 a.m. or was it at 6:27 a.m.? How long to die in the cold? What's your answer?
The fuck you laughing at?
And why are you looking down when he's asking?
Turbulence in the chat. Keeps the brain rocking. The fuck you laughing at? Are you the same girl that did this?
What's going on? There's a guy unresponsive in the snow.
Oh, there's a guy unresponsive in the snow. Okay. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
34 Fairview Road in Canton, Mass. There's a man passed out in the snow.
Oh, wait a minute. It's the guy passed out in the snow. Hold on a minute. Let me patch you through the kit, and now it's the man. The guy and the man. If you know somebody that works at Dunkin' Donuts, do you ask for a couple of free munchkins?
Oh, shit.
I mean, would you?
I mean,
if you knew the girl was working at Dunks, right, and you wanted munchkins, would you say, hey, I need 5 munchkins. Do me a favor. Throw some more in the bag. My kids are with me. You know what I mean? Throw me an extra 5, right? Because you know, right? That's the clout card, right? You got the clout card. So Jen McCabe is saying the man and the guy, knowing that if she said he's a Boston cop, the response is going to be the ultimate clout. But she doesn't use that card. But yet, when she was at Dunkin' Donuts, she was telling the little 16-year-old that she had playing basketball, hey, you work at Dunks? Let me get some jelly fucking munchkins. Put them in the bag. You don't own Dunks.
You know, my brother-in-law is a cop. I can cut the line. Oh, shit.
Gotta watch the company you keep. Where's your friends at? Where's your friends at, Big Bad Brian A? They ain't fucking with you no more, boy. Right, James?
No.
Talk to him. Big Bad Brian A. You're now cruising at 39,000 feet. You don't know who to trust no more.
He's John DePietro, who reminds me of Stanley Rope early.
Come and knock on my door. Well, that's what you should have did, Jen. Should have knocked on the fucking door.
Should have ran through it.
Look at the way she said that.
Rumors regarding the Albert's dog, Chloe, who had been rehomed.
I would have taken a bullet for John O'Keefe because he was a fellow cop. That's the most ridiculous question that people always ask. It made zero sense. What am I supposed to do? Run out front in my underwear and start running yellow tape?
Has been made about that Google search that morning. Was it at 6 a.m. or was it at 6:27 a.m.?
You're laughing about it, Jen. The man and the guy on the 911 call.
Double down.
She proceeds to scream my name multiple times, that John didn't come home. She left him at the waterfall. Just woken up. I was, what are you talking about? And then she, told me that they had gotten into a fight and she left him there.
How long to die in the cold? What's your answer?
Look at the smirk on your face, Jen McCain. You ain't gonna be laughing when you didn't get the canteen in by Wednesday and Friday. You think that you're getting a fucking 75 banger. You ain't getting shit.
Still got a herder kit.
You gonna get a fucking herder kit. God damn you moving on up, Jen. Jen, you getting a herder kit. That's it for canteen, gentlemen. God damn, Jen. They didn't send that money order in, man. It's late. God damn, Jen McCabe. You better hope that canteen's in on time, man. You ain't getting that Pert shampoo. They still sell Pert Plus up in that motherfucker. Hey, is Jen McCabe getting her 50 bag of canteen barrels?
Absolutely not.
Oh, man, Jen.
He asked me to do it at...
Look at this guy staring at us.
You better say the right shit. Man.
Outside of Fairview at 6:20.
Look at him. He's all looking like he thinks he's on an episode of Friends, like they're reliving the scene from like a movie and shit. Like when we was on set.
He's swinging his legs off the chair.
Oh shit, man! God damn!
God damn, man! Look at this man. Fucking Caillou.
Fucking cartoon character.
Oh shit! He's like, go ahead, Jen. Tell him that bullshit one more time.
He's looking at it like they're telling like the story, like the ski trip story and like
Yeah.
the story, like the story, and he's like trying to like be compassionate. Yo, bro, you fucked up, brother. You ain't getting canteen either.
Whatever it was. Doesn't matter how much I say about
Oh, it doesn't matter, Jet. Oh my God. Look at this fucking crew.
Look at this. Look at her sister's face. God damn.
Looks like she can smell shit in that room.
Ah, God damn.
God. Oh man.
it. People will not believe it.
The group also hoping to clear up rumors regarding the Albert's dog, Chloe, who had been rehomed after the incident.
Is that a
The
magic
defense claimed the dog
Yeah, that was from taillights. Yep.
was involved in O'Keefe's death.
Those wounds were inflicted as the result of a dog attack.
Bingo.
Those marks are from teeth.
They've known for.
Look at this fucking guy. He thinks he's Rob Lowe.
He thinks he's
He thinks he's Tom Cruise, bro. Look at him. He thinks he's a stud. This fuck.
2 years where Chloe is. The state shared it with
The
them.
town we grew up in, we didn't do anything wrong. We all contributed to our town. We love our town.
Get the fuck out of here.
Music in the background when that shit.
Look at his face. We didn't do anything wrong. Well,
We
first
love
thing,
her.
you open up a pizza shop and your pizza sucks, man. You did the whole town wrong selling that shit.
Right?
Why should we have to go anywhere?
You gotta go, buddy. You gotta pack it the fuck up.
So now he's driving home from New York with Big Bad Brian A. Big Bad Brian A. Big Bad Brian A.
Big Bad Brian A. Where the fuck is your friends at, man? Where's your friends at? Look at your wife.
It's 6:30 in the morning right now.
And what? I think John's dead out front.
What?
It happened to one of her children or one of my
Look at this. Watch how he looks at his wife.
children, because why else is she in my bedroom? It's 6:30 in the morning right now.
Why are you answering?
Right?
What's she saying? This shit don't age too well. Big Bad Brian
He
A.
was
Where's your
nervous,
friends?
bro. He was nervous in that. He was nervous somebody was gonna fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
Man, you lost all your police powers, man. You lost all your powers. That's why, man, it's been that was 2 months ago. You guys yet to come back out and say anything. You haven't said a word, a peep. That's it. That's the best you guys got. There's no way you can rehabilitate that shit.
Fuck no.
Kevy Kev, man. Get busy. Kevy Kev, we want to see you move, brother. Kevy Kev, ladies and gentlemen. Get it, Kevy Kev. Let's go. Come on, Kevy Kev. Rhythm's the dancer, baby. Everybody in the chat, go, Kevy. Go, Kevy, go. Put your peace signs up for Kevy Kev.
Rhythm is a dancer, it's a source companion. People feel it everywhere.
Come on, Kevy Kev.
Lift your hands and voices, free your mind and join us. You can feel it in the air. Oh, it's so passion. Oh, you can feel it, yeah. Oh, it's so passion.
Come on, Kev. Everybody, let's pump it up. Come on, Kevy Kev, get busy. Show them the hand movements.
Oh shit! Go Kevy! Go Kevy!
Oh shit, son. Come on, Kevy Kev.
Rhythm is a dancer. Rhythm. You can feel it, people feel it. Rhythm. Rhythm is a dancer.
Let's go. And yes, we came and we saw. I appreciate everybody's time. Kevy Kev, 781 on the Cash App. Kevy Kev, 781 on the Cash App. We got Karen D. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I want to see if I forgot anybody.
Karen D, thank you for the Cash App.
Don't
And
forget,
Becky D, of course.
Don't forget about Kevy Kev 781 on the Cash App, and don't forget James Amaral Jr. at the bottom on the Venmo, James-Amaral-5 Cash App, James Amaral Jr. And don't forget about Kevy Kev 781 on the Cash App. And we came and we saw we had another great show. Appreciate it. We had a packed flight tonight, man. We had a whole crew. James Jackson came back in. I'm so happy that my crew's back together, and we're gonna do it again real soon. I go by the name of JFK.
I go by the name of James Jackson.
And I go by Kevy Kev.
And I got one question. Where's your fucking friends at?
Where
Big
they at?
Bad Brian A. Where they at, you punk?
Let's go, people.
Hey, yo, Brian, you know what you should have did?
What's one thing life taught you? If you take your top lip and connect it to your bottom lip, you will shut the fuck up.